Oh, mi glena bosanuba, au vlo novio. Mi glena satanaba, au vlo. Novio, mi glena bosanuba, au vlo novio. Mi glena satanaba, au vlo. Au vlo, au vlo, au vlo. Au vlo, au vlo, au vlo. Mi glena bosanuba, au vlo novio. Mi glena satanaba, au vloe. Ao jokato, jojo nya nya nya, dalaya suragba. Jokato, jojo nya nya nya. Jokato, jojo nya nya nya, dalaya suragba. Jokato, jojo nya nya nya.
The fun is yet to begin. Moving on, we have our VP1. Assistant Vice President number 1, and we are going to begin with Dr. Doris Jamashi. Ladies first, to give us the question, the goals, visions, and then we get your questions from you. Thank you, Mr. Doris.
What does that mean literally in today's world? Ethically, I will do what is right for my organization, or for whatever organization that I am to lead. My mother comes from another Abuna. Her name is Ceana. I will not find it. My father is from another Abuna. Interchangeably, 5 minutes from each other. Zamashi is the last name. And my grandfather is the 8th descendant of everybody I found out from mother. So you see, I took a brief heritage to get meaning. What have I done for Ceana? Or what have I done in the every community? President, after I was secretary for 4 years, Washington, D.C. And then I became president of Washington, D.C. Weather Association of Washington, D.C. When I moved to Raleigh, we formed an organization, an association, of which Mr. Michael Bidiki-Asi is the current president. When I was in Washington, D.C., we formed the African Cultural Resource Center, and we got about $100,000 from the federal and the state government. When I also moved to Raleigh, again, I guess I'm back and forth a little bit, well, we founded the Adana, Angoga Development Association, of which Mr. David Abusa is now the current president. So with all of this, I am telling you a brief of what I would continue to do for Everland. Why do I say Everland? Recently, I was reading a paper that was published about our candidacy. I just stumbled on it, Sankofa. It said that as part of, I mean, I didn't know who wrote it. It said that as part of my mission, I was supposed to, be a spiritual unification of Everland. That was interesting to me.
Sister Doris is supposed to be the spiritual unification of the Everland. Therefore, on this note, ask her how is she going to do that? 2 questions. Two questions, yes. If you don't have anybody to ask, Sister Ivy is going to go ahead and ask. Okay, Sister Ivy, go ahead.
Sister Doris Zamashi, Rose Sokatana Blow, Mapung Songi Koganala, as a VP1, right? How you're going to help the president move Ceana forward? You must say, you're just telling us about the lineage and all that. That's really what I want to hear. But as a VP1, what's your vision for the president? How are you going to like about the president will move Ceana forward?
Okay, look how we give me a organizational management in basically. My PhD is in organizational management and project management combined. I will just continue helping the organization the best way I can. There was a vision for this organization for Ceana 2010, Washington, D.C. We've run 15 years. There is more work to be done. We will continue to do that work.
Thank you very much. The next question. Question number 2. Anya Biabia Avalia. Okay. Oba Mark much be adafuna Sister Doris. So Sister Doris Akba Awewodo. Yo, Kafofo Afagalamyashi, Miaba next contestant, Nyoto, Minyeho, Sister Akpene, Marakuku, Nala Tuama, Kamarakukuba. Sister Akpene is contesting with Sister Doris for the VP1 position. So, Sister Akpene, your 2 minutes begins right now.
Yo, Akpa for Biggie. Miato Makato Banamiaka, Miava Doga. Marakumpan Penny, Akpenny, Abochi, Amatapi, Alabama, Macho, Washington, D.C. Makarajiba Yamakubo, Lafia, Shimaho. Morgan, very short. Woji, La Oti region, La Ghana, Nkwanta. That one for a guy, Fofonia chose. She la akla ayi wakupona. Tanya kufunyo ujula Nkwanta eba akla looking for greener pastures. Kata vice Kita Secondary School for 7 years. For 3 years as a corporate account officer and then manager at the Mabada Store, Mabaduyama. Yamabaduyama, my will look Pierre Kuta with a few things ahead. I became a business owner, currently employing over 120 people. Now, Maka waste too much time on. I'm a very proud Ewa woman. I called myself the daughter of Ewaland. Nyakwano no naba moto fuma Togo alabara ko yecho nako actually ayeko miano de bima miano batakwa de jima jiju na chirakla wonya anya bromala so must again be ha moto na Togo top of ba ha kan you ke majiba mako aba Ceana. My vision for Ceana, number 1, we need to strengthen the local organizations. And why do I say that? At the moment, that is the only cow that we have, that we are milking. So if the local organizations are not strong and we don't expand on it, then we don't have a future.
Yes.
But that we
then
rescue.
We don't.
But we are going to have a future. We have a strategic plan for that.
Well, we don't have a future, but we have a strategic plan for that.
Yes.
Tamarakuku, this is the time to get 2 questions for our sister who is running for the assistant vice president number 1. The hands up there for our sister out there. All right, we'll give opportunity to the hands behind. So after you, her. Go ahead, him, sorry, go ahead.
I would love to hear more. I know you have a lot to say. So my question is, what else do you have to say?
Wow. Politically, strategically positioned. All right, proceed, sister.
So apart from expanding and then expanding the organization and also strengthening them, the next thing we have to do, and this we should have done years back, we need to set up an endowment fund like yesterday. Very soon, this is very passionate to me, and I talk about it every time I get the opportunity. Very, very soon, or if not already, donor fatigue is setting in. As an organization, what are we doing to stop that? We need to get more corporate sponsorship. And how do we do that? We have not been very good at data collection. We need to start collecting a good data on our organization because that is what we can present to corporate sponsorship for them to know that this data is useful for them in order to donate to our organization. So these are things that we have to do. When I'm elected a VP1, I will be a strong advisor to the president, the next president that will be elected. I stand tall to be able to be with the president to formulate policy and execute the policies for our core organization. I want to work with core in peace and in harmony. As core members, we know that's lacking right now. And that threatens our organization. This is very important. We know people here, leaders here, who cannot wait for their terms to expire so they don't come back and serve because of how core deliberations go.
Nyatape, akpa. Joe, the next question comes from a gentleman behind. I think he rose his hands first. Well, is there anything that Sister Strong cannot vote for a wife? I don't see there's anything wrong with that. Please proceed with your question. Right. Thank you.
Madam President, well, President of the Airway Association of Washington, D.C., you are my president, and I'm very proud to see you here running, contesting for VP1. The question I had for you actually was aptly asked by my sister here because I wanted to hear more. You have a lot in your past that you want to support the next president with. So I wanted to hear more, and you've had the opportunity. If you have anything else to say, please go ahead and answer that.
Wow. Anyway, no, please allow that. Let's proceed. Madam, go ahead.
Position as a leader who is extremely hardworking and effective and efficient in time management to lead this organization should the president not be around. I am going to promote with the president and with CORE mentoring our youth, succession planning. We have to start working on it right now. Then I am going to ensure that we have strategy. Everything that we have to do, if we don't have strategy and vision, we will not succeed. And let me show one of that with you. DC is hosting 2026. Boston is hosting 2027. Washington, UVA is hosting 2028. Who is hosting 2029? We don't have one.
Yeah.
But what it means is that New Jersey, 2030, 2031, as an organization that is 32 years old, we should by now have a 10-year plan of hosting conventions. This is what we need to do. And how do we do that? With the committee report that we just passed in our last board meeting, we should be able to strengthen our different organizations so that we can have a 10-year convention planning ahead of time.
Thank you.
And this is
we are definitely going to do that. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you.
So
thank you, Sister Penny. Sorry, I don't want to sound rude, but we got work to do. Thank you very, very much. All right, we are almost there, hitting the bullseye. There goes contestants number 1 for the president's position. And I am going. Yeah, that's what happens when you get overexcited, right? Okay, my own brother BG, let's get you to give us your story. I did not intend to overlook you, but I just got carried away. So that is what happened. Oh, no, Macha, don't say that. For BG. So your 2 minutes begins right now.
Mura kama jama kula jaba. Miamo yo wala ba miya kula Ceana. Ala bianya Ceana ba history. Then you piamo yo kata va fia ba Kenya lake Ceana jago mo toto. Mo ta bloga na. Tema start karo. Manoko blog do banami. No, jaba piamo yo kata Okunufia, but only Ceana history. But Mataglanami, Karajiba, Omanya, Yamaji, took over the chair. Alaba, Onama, assignment Araba, Banglo history, Ceana. But Shamala, history like Tawana Matia. Last time, one. I'm a shaman, Jashimba, Manu, Siama, Fia, Anyanya, Tuli, Chifa, to the headmaster. To Kaka, Kaka Malania Duma, Ma, Atsu, VP1. Nyamaronia, Hona, the bow. Kakaminia, the power lao. Machister young Mafia. VP1 are vice president or president, secretary, PRO, professional organizations have been there, have done that. So for me, stepping into a VP1 position is nothing for me. I've been built to do that. And to be a president, I have nothing that can prevent me from doing it. I've done that several times. So, VP1, my advice, President, yes, I revive Ceana as we've never seen before. And that is my promise to you. But then you will never regret it. You will see things because I have done them elsewhere, professionally, socially. Nkali,
Bala of BG. Yo, BG, you are right on time.
If you know, you know.
You are right on time and right on point. If you know, you know. Namanya. BG, but he is going to work with the president to revive Ceana. BG, two questions. Question number one for BG. Bang, got that boy. Two questions. Ashara Amaraku Afo Kofi Bashileji. Next person. Okay, I saw that first.
Yo, BG, I've been working for the question. I've been on a Trump. I'm going to win and win until they stop me from winning. I bet you would go, they didn't tell what I want to do. Why you you are?
Turn my attention to Paul, Ceana.
Oh, okay.
And I'm desperate to do that.
Yeah, MS
Yo, after for Kobe, the second hand is right here.
Hello, VP aspirant. You said you were tasked to about history, Ceana, history already. They are saying different things.
Yes, it is true, but they are saying different things, and that's the problem we have. If we want to tell Ceana's history, we will not be celebrating the 32nd anniversary. Yes. Yeah, so let's leave it that way. I've talked to most of the people that started the history, started Ceana.
Yo, about fourth building, about history, about history, ala tamana ita ya shi from amulo, tami do kon mi do kone, mi do kone. Na wa trust you na tamani. Okay, my next group of contestants, we have the final stage. So we are now going to call the contestant number one or candidate number one for the president's position, and that is in the name of Afo Yao Ababio. Marakuna Afo Yao Ababio, la for ya Marakuku Kafofo, not Kafofo, 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes, and your 2 minutes begins right now.
Good morning. I'm and I want all of you, without exception, to vote for me as president because I'm the most experienced with the right expertise for this job. FOBG didn't want to say, but I'm a founding member of Ceana. I was there 30 years ago, 1995, in Chicago, when we set it up. That's what BG was alluding to. But let's get to the point. As president, you have to be the strategic mindset of the organization, right? So there are 3 pillars we want to talk about. 1, the organization as Ceana, who makes up Ceana. 2, what Ceana does or who contributes to Ceana. And 3, what to use the contributions for. Ceana, Council of Associations in North America. What does it really mean? Not Council of Associations of individuals, but it's a Council of Associations. For some reason, it seems to be gravitating towards the Council of Individuals. We need to figure out a way to make it a Council of Association of a Council of every associations in North America. Okay? So my idea, one idea is to use the committees, as somebody had alluded to, our committees to be made up of expertise as is required. Number 2, fundraising. When we set up this, we were not expecting that our members would be solely responsible for fundraising. I think it's also been alluded to that we will not be going to the corporate entity. I've done that a few times. I was president of the KNUST Alumni North America. We tried 3 experiences. We almost made a $2 million shortfall. Number 3, we have to do something rather than scholarships that we have to use our people for. Our kids over here, youth over here, we are neglecting.
Yeah.
We are sending scholarships down
Before
there.
Ababio says we are neglecting our kids over here. 2 minutes. So, on that note, taking 2 questions. I saw my brother up there, Afo Buzengi's hand first. Then after that.
Mine is not actually a question.
Oh.
Mine is, these are the presidents of Ceana. We should not put them on the same pedestal as the other candidates. We have to give them more than 2 minutes.
Okay. Do we agree to that, Mr. Chairman of Electoral Committee?
Yeah, we program going. God, we over on our time. Yeah, starting the push-up, the time.
1 more minute.
Mr. Chairman, in all humility, it does look like the majority are requesting for 1 more minute for the president's role. So, do I have your permission to proceed with that, Mr. Chairman? Thank you. All right, Mr. Ababio, you have the floor for 1 more minute.
Okay. See, idea is that I don't know if you knew, but the scholarship idea started in Ceana, is SOCA 2000. That's why we implement the scholarships. I was probably the only person who sort of objected to the format. The issue is that those of you who were at Mr. INC. I hope you know Mr. INC. Yeah. Remember that the kids came out and displayed. The issue is, what are we doing for those kids, our kids who are here? We are sending scholarship money down to Ghana, Togo, Benin, but what about the kids? We need to find a way of giving scholarship to our kids who come with our parents to Ceana, so that we have the next group of core members who be donating the money anyway in the first place, because those back there are not going to be donating the money. But in 30 years' time, when we come, the group of people we are going to meet here, most people may not be able to give area around this table. So we have to find means and ways of giving scholarships or find something to encourage our youth to come here. Number two, for those back home, I suggest we come up with an idea. Ceana Institute of Technology. Why don't we build an institution down there for them? Okay? And use the resources there, get all the resources we can.
All right, Mr. Fabio. First of all, I want to thank the floor for giving us the chance to extend the president's time for speech. So now it's time to ask questions. You have 3 minutes. Likewise, the next speaker for the president will have 3 minutes. Macha? Okay. Question two. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mr. Fabio, you alluded to the fact that committees in Ceana have been responsible for most of the progress that has happened. Just wanted to ask you if you have had the opportunity to volunteer for any of the committees, and when was that, and what did you actually do? Thank you.
Well, not recently to the best of my memory, but when we started, the format used to be that when we come for a convention, Saturday morning, we don't go top down. We actually have a breakout session where everybody, all participants, we have about 5 or 6 committees, everybody contribute. We roll out those ideas and take on to call. I have not personally volunteered recently, and I've not been informed or invited to, so I cannot say that I am sort of oblivious to that. But the fact still remains that if that was thrown out there or is part and parcel of our process, and that'll be okay. What I think we should do is all the committees should be thrown out to member organizations and let the member organizations find the expertise within those levels and recommend them to Ceana to be members of such committees. For example, if we have the finance committee, for example, just like Mr. Tate was saying, he's not a CPA. You were expecting him to be a CPA, right? He says, I'll call on you guys to help. So if we have those expert committees around who advise call, I think we'll have better progress.
Thank you very much. Let's listen to Mr. Bedema before we proceed. Is that a question or that is a comment?
Yo, Dr. Fabio. Rukumamba ako yanaka kwere Dr. Fabio Banyoplo. Monokoma fear maklobe but you got came and no Ceana or somehow related to Ceana for over 6 years. And what he actually said about committee has been my experience as well. I think we need to expand or extend the committee levels to the associations. We have been limiting that to only people in our cycles. That needs to stop. We need to expand where we get more people to come on board and help us build Ceana. Because we come to convention, they are here, they see what we are doing. There's no better way for us to take Ceana to the next level if we don't get them involved.
Yo, so would that be considered the second question, or would that was just a comment?
A comment is regarded as a second.
Okay, on that note, that is the 2 questions we have for Yao Ababio, and we are done. Unfortunately, we did extend the same courtesy to my sister Adi. If you ever ask a question to a candidate, you don't ask another question. So, my brother, that will be the limit of your questions. So, the final person I'm calling for our president is for William Kuma, you have 3 minutes.
Good afternoon.
Good morning.
Good morning. In the interest of Mr. Hooker, we may be Matando Hooker. I'm an uncle. In the interest of time, allow me to speak English, quickly get to the point, and I will go. My name is William Kuma. Married. I have 2 kids. I live in the state of Georgia. I have my primary education, part of it in Glicor, part of it in Accra. Secondary education in Accra, tertiary education here in the United States. I currently work as an informatic specialist in oncology and hematology. I have been a member of the Elder Association of Georgia for about 15, 16 years now, and I have led the organization for 8 years, the longest serving president. I have served on CORE for 10 years, and I have served on many other committees, and I have chaired most of them, and I'm currently chairing the projects committee. But what I want to tell you is my vision for the organization we all love. The first thing some of you have alluded to is we need to do a little more about the core. As core members, as leaders of this organization, we need to bring that professionalism that we exhibit at our workplaces. We need to bring that. It's not that we're doing too bad, but we need to improve and do it much better. The second thing, which is a vision of mine, is we need policies. As the organization grows, and for us to be able to do things in an equitable manner, equity and fairness, we need policies. We need established policies and follow these policies as guidelines. Most of the policies that we have today, I have championed them. Most of them, I have wrote them in collaboration with CORE. I've worked with you guys on the initiative. So, the next thing I want us to do is our fundraising efforts. So we need a fundraising policy or strategy. Yes, what we have currently is working to some extent, but the organization as it's growing. We designed some of the policies or the framework that we're using currently. We need to double up and find funding. So I'm putting together a strategy for us to have an investment policy. We must have a trust. You compare our organization to other organizations, and even the Ivy League schools in this country, all of them have these trust funds. And that's the only way we're going to be taking serious.
All right, for Willie, right on point. Thank you so much. You all heard what F4 Willie is going to present or do. On that note, first question, Mr. PRO, you choose so many hands up. I can keep track of that.
Yeah, Mr. Kuma, remember my PRO, Menabe Wotogidi, especially project way, Yado ya very strict to point, focusing on plans and orders. Amarefe, Papiafa, Luhaya, Revia, Aga over taking the time, you quickly cut the person off, which is good, but Amaroa, Ogolonabe, Ewabene have attitude. Eke, Jekuvana, having a town cut na you off. Abe everywhere, play African leader, Navanyeri. How are you going to control that aspect of your life, please?
So, very good question. I am human, just like everybody else. And sometimes, in the moment, you may react. But that reaction is born out of the passion that you have for the cause of what you're doing. And that's why you may. Now, the good thing though is, I don't take these things personally. Every single individual that I have worked with, and I've worked with a team of a lot of folks, we have very cordial relationship. We disagree, we debate on issues. If I step on somebody's toes, I'm quick to apologize to the fellow. And I'll continue.
All right. Capiaro. Okay, you are sitting by the next person. All right.
That's a correct way to say it. Okay, my question is, I know once in a while, Ceana executives call on me to review contracts, hotel contracts, and all that. Now, as a registered 501c3 organization, there are tax issues, there are IRS issues, and other legal issues. What is the plan going forward for you to seek legal advice, not only from me, I know there are a few other lawyers in Ceana, so that we don't fall into any traps? Thank you.
Thank you for the question, lawyer. I have indicated when I appeared on the radio show that I have taken the initiative to put together a strategic plan. And in that strategic plan, that's one of the components that I mentioned, right? We need to create an office of counsel. Counsel meaning legal counsel, so that we don't fall into traps as you described. So that is one of the things I'm going to put before Paul. We establish the office of counsel, advises, do this, do not do this. Certainly I don't want to go to jail, right? Nobody wants to go to jail. So we need your help, and we're certainly going to put those things in place. Have an office established to advise us on a pro bono basis. We'll start from there.
All right. Formally, you're done, right? Yeah, but unfortunately, we give opportunity to 2 questions each. We apologize for not giving you the opportunity, but 2 questions for each person. Thank you very much. Formally, thank you. All right, we will proceed and continue. Mr. Chairman, you take it over from me from here. And I want to say thank you to everybody who had a patience, everybody who asked questions, and they were all valid and great questions. Akpanami, Atomi, will be allergy.
I thank everybody for this process. It's lengthy but fun. You know, our process is getting better. We have a lot of work to do, a lot of planning. At this point, I know the president is sweating. He lost time, but it's okay. It's a lame duck. I'm not going to worry. Oh, the president is going to so we're going to proceed to the voting. But I have a special request. Doug Billy wants to say, I'm going to be very important. So I'll let Doug Billy.
Yo, metapena miapiti, amekuepiti, heba funu le fibe, ne yo woto na Ceana. Apena mi, etomenya o mekobe no to Ceana to kenyo. Amesia me va tore fi eko efe idea. Desia de que no ileti, he kono fe na ilaya wato. Ake ma de kukuna mi be no me ne no fie me ka siwo chelde idea ke he la siwe de na ko support ameke we he elesia ya lo ke wa ko do tasina ta apena mi abetelo
Akolo baga today.
Yo akpa maku badelia do ponyapa Miapa representative Mikel Ghana. Yenya a Toby a Bellum a Botoko a Belia Abado Yatuman. Kamaraku la Kuku de Dema Mani Bani Namandi a Cocofiamilo. Toby Baraku Mini Banano Wisdom.
Then I talk about open I learned development in Ghana and it's short and I know Chagawa on the way, not on a young. Let me have a way, Wakanyaka, and Balo, the Masham.
Yo, Toby Kamaraku Wisdom. Yo, Yaba Nemi Trafi Aquaka, me a former president, Dakla, executive whole club, formed that body. Kamaraku, Miata Kuku, Namiata, Miaba, a first former president. Na Wabonami PA. Maraku Mr. Bagayana, Dr. Peter Nat Abochi, the chairman of the former president's club.
I go. You know what I mean? Nyafua de kama shi da ke ma da kwa na mlo mi awe ba doga. Siana ma do mi akata mi atoi. It's voluntary. Uma khana fana amara kota ne ba mare to yoga. Do ba do ya ko ezati ko ndikanya o tabu tio ya siana ma do mi. Ajo mi a anu ko do ram. Abia ma wo ya da na mo ma ba na but Dina knows Halber Sianadoa, Natum ad so Ayuba. Mr. President, very soon I think in 5 minutes you will be joining me. I'm a young volunteer where you are stand where you are elect, why you elect you to positions are. Remember where you volunteered for this. That's what I have to say. Nobody forced you to do this. You volunteer. Make sure you do it to the very best of your ability. I don't feel like you have to make sure you are available. Whether you are elected or you are not elected, we are all inside. This is for all of us.
Members who are voting, the links have been sent to you. So please go ahead, check your phone.
He hasn't come.
It's in transit. Anybody? Oh, 10 minutes. Anybody receive a link at all? Yeah, I got it. Somebody got it. You have 10 minutes. Take the double check. I went down all we can, even in the plate. Keep refreshing. Yeah, 10 minutes we have. 35. I will leave the president to
Okay, okay, as we have voted, American National vote, yeah, we have work to do. Mid-year other matters, once the result is ready, is the Electoral Commission. You can take over from it. So other matters, then generally I will mention two things. Core members will now propose, I'll send it to you. One is about electronic record. The upper electronic records are not kept very well. We used to have a SharePoint by Yahoo, which was taken up. So there was a request from one core member to have an electronic policy. So I will forward that to you. The other time, there was another request from a core member that we should find a way to have some businesses that Ceana can do, right? So that request too, I'll forward that to you also. In addition to that, we decided to send a delegate to make a donation to Dama's funeral, if you remember. So we did not yet agree on that. The next administration will give you how much proposal you guys should decide on. And tonight, at Dama, we're going to have a special dedication to Dama tomorrow morning. Everybody is there, and we're going to combine that with all our brothers and sisters who passed away, right? Even though Dama will be the main focus, but we want to extend, based on the suggestions from the core, right? We extend that to all our brothers and sisters who are no longer here. So those will be captured during tomorrow morning activities. And for those who would like me to get elected, you all will be sworn in tomorrow night, the last action before we wrap up. We will try to limit activities, especially in the night, so that you can have time and enjoy with Mr. Gutiyao and everything. Association talent, you have the money already, just get it ready. And then we can have time to celebrate and engage our youth. Okay, at this point, I know we have about 5 more minutes for voting. And any other matter from anybody? Any other matter for anybody? Okay, if there is, okay, you guys are voting now. So the other matters is core meeting, right? So we take suggestions from the core, right? So I cannot order that. Apart from that, the program is reviewed. Just try to follow those who are going to pay the discussion. I think they are getting ready to go. Those of you who will be around, let's participate in the town hall and other activities till the 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is the day for our traditional leaders. So come in your regalia and let's support them. Yeah. Mr. Steve, you have another matter? Mr. Steppenwell.
Mr. President, in other matters, so it will be on record. Since the time I have joined the corps, I have witnessed what you went through as the president of this association, as the president of Ceana, over the past 6 years. I love a big number, because I saw the inconvenience or the headaches that you went through. And sometimes I feel for you on how you react to certain things. And so, Majua, Mark Bologna, on my own behalf and on behalf of all core members, but I think you have done an amazing job. Yes, I think you have done your best. I don't know if there will be another time for us to say thank you, but I want to say that if it is not done at all, take this message that we all appreciate what you've done, Dr. Chachu Nyamadi. Thank you so much.
Okay, Electoral Commission, are you done? No, not yet. Okay, any other matter? Yeah.
For Jonathan, and I remember my candidate for winning you. Kafa Okata over Jakaba, so current administration until and yet Okafo look you or you are to have when you have American president, there were over those thought at the Oval Office now coming president. My carriage when the office got only Mr. Dr. Nyamachu and Dr. Yamadi and other government view because when you are outside looking in, it's very, very different. And you have to go over the fear and know get over the door and the carriage what way to Dr. Yamadi, our dog. But now, the viewer, Chakataba, the viewer, Yaku, the carriage Katawa, Batiao, a lady at the door, nobody our Fiao. Penani,
may you have and current administration. Malukunani, Magaple, I may only see you, and I bet never wapo, I will never get one at all. When I know to go to and I see people and Benani.
Yo, agonami. Yo, miawala doji, miagata, alabe, yema oklo, for Jonathan Blow, attack when President, Gakeba Macho Monkoya, attack when Machama Ikeno, President of Administration, Alabama Quaver, Secretary of Financial Controller. Let talk at that, open the almost a minute of you. The Victor Secretary, but near meeting at the Valley, Alabama, and Oklahoma, and Yapa, young lord, Yadova, me all about Yapa, Hapopoa, and yet over her. Alabama, Yapa, Doa, Yenya of weaker, Elabet of Ika Lamanamiana. Tanya, even Yapa, Babukola, Yapa, New York, ta secretary awa ta madam ibami AI akọ ade New York government ko ke AI no tan lo gano ga ke ni be na ko ya ko ge be AI ye fu be as English be as French be ga ke AI ma se be ala be ni be ni we na ma si aduba because on adol few ya AI research ta ala be ni Tama de no, but Jimmy call a train. They are algorithm on Yipo, Musubo, Kagabuba, Nipo, a lot of them. Tani be never but no more care, Zoom plato, Motan, me, but for me, Makoga, Asa, I call translated. That near any doctor, where Madanano, Anglo, attack, we Mokata, yeah, and yet, me or Manila, and yet. We Lapione, Italian to Tundani Alo Foundation. But a draw, Yappa Magabu, Targo Machumongo Yamata, President Yamadi, Hamato, Family, Lapione, over Papadam Togata, Alabama, Camo Maguanya, Nipum Joe, Ale Yapurang, Nano. Le niape takotoma alabe makariki mama kumaro lafia ose aleke amo oponang ne wono yo ta le gafu kwadoma alabe ma ni ko manyo ta wonam to da sia de be mango mi ade or any something like so parliamentary procedures so they have a parliamentary speech never in the Congress or every Senate in the world that there is what's called parliamentary speech that we tell it core speech. Right, so Council of Representatives speech. So there are going to be some things that you can say and some things that you cannot say. And if you say it the wrong way, you need to apologize. If you don't apologize, there should be sanctions that should be applied to you. Those are some of the things that we are going to look at. Thank you all, and yeah, we've had the economy.
Yo, economy, over electoral commission told already.
And the only election, don't get any two electoral. Yano Biaba AI Amasabato, but the push up with a flag. AI Kazamo, can you Chinese AI? I don't have open now. I'm going to deep sick, but more than on you. I've never called any other Dacia and don't go.
Yo, Sister Pell, electoral. Okay. I think the electoral people are done. We have to actually have one. Yes,
no correction word the election rules my beer to me well my brother
the pleasure, Oto Umuga, how many you want to see a president in one of the mere members, so mere Yabadi. President and Yajo, Lamania White Castle, a clever secretariat, Lamania White Castle, the same way now, four members or now represent more than Mania White Castle, Gonya, Matanjo Jogan at Royan. And here, when you have to be up in your dash, and you representatives, not all the profit. Nakamaka is cheer, Fimo. The mere way you made me. You have ever looked so that you do do after me, maximum members away. Yata how, Yata Paul, Yata Secretariat, Yata Ceana. Let me ask you that I never go to home and get chiefs level. Near donations so more. Ceana, that man. Agba ho tade mi madapukunani mi jakabade any committee discussion so ji ma no yo omia potabe members unanya what is so mi chona mi koya mi kom do do venani Bida no ye kore wa akonta hamade ni komi yoko akonta be president play secretary ado president mama chacha ado oyi Russia bo yo gbenye yi ni plenani no ba yo ye de kukunani mi na mi akom na mutete la fi ni dam dido akpe.
All right. If you are ever hello, honey. Yeah. If you are here, that come up, you have a work on over that. There is also sugar. Kakari as a former by my request. Now, let me vote the result you are doing. Number we know it. So you are the problem now. We elect here. You call our organization. Magati kutukumana. Magati is cemetery. Mablakuku. Mikatari of Bani Papa New Virginia. That was somebody. No pure and today. Yeah, but when you are Columbus, we talk about Columbus about this over here. You are very able to swap things. Not they implemented for team. I have a man and you are to cut any game. Without further ado, we are posting the results right there on the screen. That they can make it a team.
Commissioner. Commissioner. You want to be an ambitious one. You want
I want everybody.
Somebody get. I need a mic. All right. So, can you all hear me clearly? So at this point, we are starting from the bottom, as we all can see on the screen. Okay. All right, we got it? Oh.
All right. I'm sorry. We have the result. And I'm going to wait for my computer. So let's get the light back on. Push up now. All right. I'm starting from the bottom up. Assistant Secretary. We have this Frida Aloma, 65% of the vote, and Sasa Kondela got 35% of the vote. So, the bottom.
The board is saying 68, but I say 65. 68.
What is that?
68. 68 and 32.
Okay, so it's 65 for Miss Frida and then 35 for Brianna. So Miss Frida is the winner. When we go to the position of secretary, Patrick Ajadu has 85% of the vote, and Ms. Abla has 15% of the vote. Our public relations officer, Kobla Doku, has 90%. Mausi Kujawa has 90% of the vote, and Writing Stingay has 5% of the vote. That was like a wipeout. Now we move to the financial controller. Adam Kade has 85% of the vote and 15% abstain. Now, when we come to the position of Director of Administration, we have David Abusa, 55% of the vote, and Rebecca Bodi, 45% of the vote. The position of Vice President, we have Ms. Penny Akene. She has 65% of the vote, and Ben Agadawi 30%, and Dr. Doris Jamesi 5% of the vote. Alright, for the position of President, drum roll! We have the President-elect for Ceana Secretariat, William Adam Livingston Kuma, with 80% of the vote, and now Adam Yo has 20% of the vote. Economy, the communique will follow shortly. Oh, for the moment, we are not legislative. Oh, I would like the new elected people. Actually, why don't we have all the candidates take a picture? Namina. Mr. Goku, Electoral Commissioner. Yes, you bring the new people. Can I have William Kuma? Mausi William. Patrick Ajadu. Please hurry up. Let's hurry up. I'm just one. David, come on, people. Is that better? Is that better? Look, we have a meeting going on, right? Mr. Piero, control the crowd. We have a meeting going on. Let's wrap up. Mr. Electoral Commission, present the people and let's hurry up. No. The new people. Only the new people. I go. All right. The new elect. Madam Kubiba. All right. Okay, go. Let me present to you the new administration that will be a lame duck in 3 years. But right now, they're hot. They're all powdered. So we have, look at we have the new president-elect, William Kuma, his vice president, Ms. Akpene Abochi-Amatapi, the director of administration, His Excellency from the big state of Texas, before we're in Texas. I don't want to be thrown out. David Abusa. I'm coming to the financial controller, Nyaba Gadikola, Mr. Kate from the great state of Georgia. Then I go to the secretary, Patrick Ajadu, the assistant secretary, Ms. Alomele. And we have our secretary, Gambogi Pola, original and only one, Daddy Mauzi. Congratulations, you all. And we thank each and every candidate for volunteering to serve this growing organization. And I hope and I wish by the next election will be much more contested than this. And let's build voting. Nobody will build your house. Nobody will.
Yo, congratulations. Thank you. Please have a seat. Have a seat. Yeah. We have a meeting to run. So, congratulations, the new executive, right? I have one closing comment, then we close forward, right? But we only 1 more minute and we're going to close from here. Akpela Electoral Commission, don't go away. Implement all the suggestions and hopefully we're going to catch up again. Before I say my few comments, PP1 would like to say something, then we wrap up. Hey, Mr. PRO, take control over the crowd, right? The president to the PRO. I go 31 years ago, I Ivy, Abadil, and me. Abadil for Chicago, never have a woman that Houston. And I Abadil have a woman and he did. The much history here, but they are all like that. Over and to get him a history, it's like antique, secret table and elbow. Can we have the right history. That's the other. Yo, Akpela VP is the one. You have to put it on any event. Yo, you have to look, we still have a committee to run. Mr. Patrick, we have a committee to run. Jesus. Yo, Macho, hey, Sister Penny, thank you. We have a committee to run. So, look, hey, Gato, hey, Mr. New President-elect, we have a committee to run, please. Jesus Christ. Yo, Gato, everything I'm going to say is in a magazine, so please say. So I want to, hey, Mr. Election Commissioner, please, let's observe the quorum, okay? I'm still here till tomorrow. Okay, so I just want to say I appreciate the work that the executive helped me to do. All the activities that you see in the magazine is not done by me. I was a co-member just like you. So many years ago, because of my hard work, I was elected vice president to help Dr. Buchi. And because of my hard work, you gave me another chance to be president. And then you gave me COVID, right? I managed to go through COVID and I got another shot. So I'm very grateful. I'm very, very grateful. For the past so many years, all the help that I've done from you, I'll say a lot tomorrow, a lot, because that's my last time. But my wife was there with me forever, so please recognize the first lady. I appreciate all your support. All the sleepless nights that I thought people give me, you're there to support me. But honestly, I'm very grateful, and I couldn't have done without your help. The new president, voted for you, the new executive, right? This same group voted for you. If you run into problem, don't hide it, come back to them. They will not let you down. If you fail, you also fail. So be honest. Everything I want to do, I came here. When I went to Colombo jail, somebody said, I came to court. And I explained the reason. And court took it. So they voted for you, they will support you. Just come to them and be honest. Present something and ask for their vote. That is what helped me. So on that note, I wish you all the best. I'm going to talk a lot tomorrow, but I'm going to have a surprise for the common bed. But on behalf of my wife, my kids are not here. We are most grateful for the opportunity to serve, and we forever cherish that. Thank you all for your help. We don't know to ask somebody to move so that we can close, bring the meeting to a close. Thank you.
The votes will bring this meeting to an end.
Yeah, second.
Okay, so having done an awesome job for 6 years with your team, we're ending today and finishing tomorrow, right? And the Electoral Commission, thank you. I want to support my brother in second, that we bring this last core meeting of our honorable president to an end.
Reverend Divine, I do attend to Bernard Yakman. I don't meet Chachi Termia at the old administration Ceana have Agbeta. The new incoming administration have that Penelope Agbeta. Afotomien umrafia kankakama unu bubona jonyam na likami na plomi na Jesus Christo from common. Amen. Thank you so much. Yandogo, lunch and all the program and tomorrow. Thank you. Meeting adjourned.
Ao mi